Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or you're coming back, this is gonna be a classic daily check-in. We'll take a look at the energies of divine feminine and divine masculine. We'll get an answer to a secret question that we'll figure out with the cards, and then finally we'll see how twins are feeling towards each other right now. Okay, let's get started. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Let's get a card for divine feminines first of all. You're perfectly imperfect, number 34. Yeah, so this is something that divine feminines have been contemplating. That's what I'm getting, that there is something that they're trying to figure out. They can see that there is a faulty belief in that area, something to do with relationships, with the dynamic of like responsibilities of each person in a relationship, something along those lines. And there is a thinking around like, how do I fix it, or what's the right way to see things, right? And basically the card is saying that's like, this is part of your personality, right? The way you see it. And the key is always to see like what is beneficial for everyone involved, right? It doesn't mean necessarily that it has to benefit the other person and not you, right? A lot of times, just generally with the way we're raised, we're taught that, you know, you're supposed to take care of others, you're supposed to think how the other person feels, but your feelings and the way you feel in a situation matters first and foremost. So as long as that checks out, that you feel good about it, and it doesn't hurt the other person, like it's not detrimental to what they do, to their self-worth, whatever, their possibilities, there you go, you got it. And it doesn't mean that if you didn't read it in a trendy book, or you didn't hear it from some sort of a guru, that is not true. No, it's your truth. That's how you are perfectly imperfect, right? And also don't go into guilt and shame about those things. That's another big message. Thank you. Because that's the lowest vibration imaginable. So we're supposed to feel through the situation, to process it, but don't get stuck in the guilt and shame phase. Masculines, number 25. It's interesting, it's 7 in both cases. We had 34, now 25. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. This is that death and rebirth card, right? So big changes, and don't be surprised if a few weeks from now you will meet your friends somewhere randomly, and you'll be talking, and they'll be like giving you strange looks, like, really? It's like, oh wow. So they may even tell you that they don't recognize you, or like that you sound odd, right? But that's a good sign, so take it as a compliment. And again, because it says joyful abundance, that's your definition of whether you should take up an opportunity or not, whether you should make a certain decision in a certain direction or not. Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Yes, the truth matters. The truth above all. You know, like in the Plato and Aristotle. Aristotle was Plato's student, basically, like a disciple, so to speak. And he used to say this famous phrase, like, Plato is my friend, but the truth is more important. So that's your golden rule right now. Ace of Cups. Yes, you see, and keeping it loving for people involved. Honest and loving, yes. Which doesn't mean self-sacrifice. That's not loving. Just saying. Feminines, we have 4 of Pentacles clarified by Knight of Pentacles for you. So feminines are really looking into what they've been protecting all this time, what they've been acknowledging and admiring in their life. What is their rock? Like, you know, like for example, when you're considering a big change in your life and you're like, no, I can't really do that because I have XYZ responsibilities, or because I'm doing this project, or because I need to take care of somebody else, or I have health issues or something, like whatever that is, it's stopping you from going bigger and faster. This is what is being looked at right now. And don't be surprised if you actually see this extra wisdom, knowledge, understanding why it's been important so far, or at least that people start questioning, maybe not even you, but somebody. You're telling a story, I can do XYZ because I have ABC, and the person is like, why is that important, right? And so you go on into conversation and you understand that you run out of the arguments, because it's really more of an internal belief system. It's like part of a religion more than a logical choice. So maybe it was like that for a while, but you're in a different place now, so it shouldn't be. For masculines, we have 4 of Swords, another 4, clarified by 3 of Cups. Yeah, so masculines are really going within and trying to understand what they expect from relationships. It's a bit of a synchronicity from what we saw with the oracle message for feminines, right? Like they're trying to understand what that energy exchange is supposed to be, because they realize that it hasn't been healthy so far. And of course, it's a collective reading, so we have a variety of scenarios here of where was a disbalance in communication, in the way somebody was giving and receiving, right? Maybe even on both sides, who knows, right? And now they're taking a good look at it, right? And this is more of a friendship corner, or like maybe a group of colleagues, right? But of course, when it comes to relationships, like they all have the same baseline. If it's a trusting relationship, it still has the same rules, regardless whether it's relatives, lovers, colleagues, friends, right? It's gonna follow that pattern. Additional question, we have the Lovers clarified by High Priestess. This is the equation of the divine love. How is the divine love manifested at this time for the twins? For feminines, we have the Empress clarified by the Fool. The feminines are being given, well, they're being shown their greatness, first of all, and they're being given all the resources they need to go big, to go for their dreams, and even beyond dreams, beyond what was possible, just to kind of follow the alignment with the universe and have everything available. So it's like whatever that is, like the first thought could be, well, I don't have enough time, enough money, enough whatever to pursue that dream, right? And the divine is saying that's the divine love. That's how much love the divine has for you. Like, here you are capable and you have all the resources you need. If that's what you want, right? If that's in alignment, go for it. For masculines, it's 10 of Cups clarified by King of Wands. Oh, this is so beautiful. Masculines are getting an idea of this fairy tale, right? Like they get glimpses of this fairy tale existence, right? That they couldn't dream otherwise. They see the variety of options that the 7 of... Is it the 7 of Cups? No, it's 10 of Cups actually. Yeah, it is a 10 of Cups. Thank you. Right, 10 of Cups is also unconditional love. So divine has unconditional love for the masculines. And again, they're showing the abundance of possibilities and resources, right? And that you can create any life you want because you are this King of Wands, right? You are the master, right? If you follow your passion, if you put your mind to it, you can reach any goal at all. Any kind of unimaginable lifestyle, whatever that means, right? Lifestyle pretty much covers it. I love it. How are the feminines feeling towards masculines right now? 6 of Swords clarified by Page of Pentacles. So they understand the masculines are learning. Again, with this image, this is the after tarot. I'm getting that understand. Again, it's bringing me back to learning about healthy relationships and healthy energy exchange, right? And again, I see it here. So they see the masculines actively learning something, or they can feel it at least, right? And like they understand that they need to get more clear on what does good look like, right? Because they've been in so much stress and trauma that it's hard, right? They have a lot of coping mechanisms that are overprotective, that do not let them really open up their soul, their heart, you know, what they really have to give. And the real gold, right? Like not the actual pentacle, but the real gold that's inside. So now they're learning how to do that and what does it mean, right? To have that kind and loving interaction and relationship with somebody else. and they only can do it when they're in a place of calm, in a place of peace. So feminines are giving them this space, and they're happy for the progress they're making. At least the fact that they've realized that this is important, they're putting their focus onto it, is already a big deal. That's what I mean. Because it's still a page, so it's still kind of beginner stages, right? It's a student. But that's what matters, this realization of how important it is. Masculines toward feminines, 10 of Wands clarified by 6 of Wands, very interesting, right? So they see that they've been trying to conquer this relationship, right? Like somehow they thought that it's gonna be glorious, but like what happened in reality was a lot of burdens, and they understand that their methodology has been wrong, right? Like they've been just trying to go and get it with the force, right? Like just going raw and uncut, kind of like as fast as possible, right? Like a warrior at war, but it's not a war, right? It uses different principles. So now they're seeing how much they have worn themselves out in this relationship, or maybe even before, in many before that, right? Like that was never gonna work, what they've been trying to do. It was only bringing pain and exhaustion to themselves, right? So they're changing their approach now of how they want to get victory. What does that victory mean in a relationship and coming together with someone? That's what they're seeing. I mean, of course, it's all inspired by the DF, because that's really the next goal and the next big target, right? And that's when they realize that they need to, how do you say it? To up their game. Yeah, there we go. But not in a game way, but right? But like they need to really get clear and specific on their strategy, right? And they cannot do what they've done before. So they need to take lessons learned and adjust. And that's what they're working on, that strategy. Okay, I hope this was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.